Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 8:55 a.m.
Hi guys, so we had heavy snow yesterday, but it did stop overnight, and this morning there is snow on the ground in the roads, and no one's been down to grip the roads or the path at the moment, so it's very slippery. So obviously people that are elderly, people that are vulnerable, people that find it hard to walk, you have to be very careful you don't slip over. In my lifetime of 54 years, I've gone through many ice cold Christmases, and I have slipped over myself, and you can slip over when there's nobody about. So if you slip over and you can't get up, you can be on the ground for ages. Elderly people can break their hips and legs, and etc, and children. So be careful outside. I shall show you where I'm living that there are cars that haven't gone out yet to work or school, whatever. There's an ambulance up the top of the road. But that's that big crane I was on about. Somebody was on that a few days ago. Right, I'm going in because I want to save the heat. I want to save my heating. Yes, I'm coming in quickly because I want to save my heating. The heating goes off. Right, Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Monday the 12th of December.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
Right now in Rochester, it's 0 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies. Today's forecast has an abundance of clouds and snow flurries, with a high of 1 degree and a low of -3 degrees.
So, as it said on my phone this morning, we're going through a cold patch. A cold patch, and how long it's going to last, I don't know. Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Why did Darth Vader cross the road? To get to the dark side.
Princess Diana called Prince Philip Darth Vader. She did. That's why that made me laugh a bit. I'm in my flat. When you put the heating on, and as soon as it goes off, the flat gets freezing cold. So my flat is a combination of electric and gas. So when the gas goes off, I have an electric fan heater to put on just in this room. But as soon as you turn the electric off, it goes really freezing. So in summer, this flat burns you. You know, you burn up. And in winter, it's very, very cold. My mum's rung me this morning. I didn't hear from her since yesterday morning. I don't like having minor arguments, so I answered my mum's phone call this morning, and it turns out that my mum wasn't feeling very well yesterday. Charlotte and Stuart took my mum out to the cash point yesterday because my mum is elderly, she's hunched over, and she's disabled. I think she's got arthritis as well. So my mum was taken by Stuart and Charlotte from Durrell Gardens in Stuart's car to a cash point to take some money out to help my mum get food, and my mum likes to help me too. I don't force her to. My mum likes to help me. She worries about me. She did when my dad was living with us. She worried about what he was doing. So basically, my mum said Stuart's car runs on diesel. He puts diesel in the car. So my mum got taken to the cash point, and she said she came over all sick and unwell and had to go to bed in a hurry last night. So it's not Charlotte and Stuart taking me to the cash point. My cash point is at the co-op. It's round the corner of the co-op. Basically, I'm 54, my mum is 76, and she can't get out by herself. So she said she felt overcome by the diesel fumes in the car. I told my mum, next time they take you to the cash point or wherever they take you, ask them to open a window. I said sometimes when I get into taxis and there's an overwhelming smell of air freshener, or one of the drivers has eaten garlic, and with all the windows shut, garlic stinks, I've asked the driver, can I open the window slightly? Okay, so I've told my mum to ask one of them to open the window if the diesel fumes are making my mum feel sick and ill. So, Alexa, where am I?
You're at 7 Coys Road, Flat 5, Bix Apartments in Rochester, Kent.
I don't have a car. I use my legs. Fortunately for me, I can walk up to the co-op, which is about 2 or 3 minutes walking distance. My mum can't. She hasn't got a local shop that close. I said, what about Sue? Can't Sue help you? My mum said, Sue doesn't drive in the snow. So Sue doesn't drive in the dark. She doesn't drive in the snow. Fair enough. My mum hasn't got any help or support workers, and we've both tried to get my mum Jennifer help, and they don't help my mum. So again, both of us are stuck. I can go out. I've got library books to take back at some point this week. Library books. The gas light goes off every couple of days, so I've got to go out to the post office to put my gas on, which is either in Rochester High Street or Strood, or even Chatham Post Office. It's freezing cold, there's ice on the ground, and I haven't got anybody to help me. When you've got a partner, you can hold each other's hand. When you've got a family to help you, you can, get help, can't you? The only way I can help my mum is to walk up there. And I did say that, and she said she's not feeling too good at the moment, so I have offered to walk up there if she needs me. I'll walk from Rochester to Chatham if needs be. Someone told me they had to abandon their car yesterday in Chatham and walk to Gillingham. The weather was so bad. So, we all go through times where we have to use our legs and walk quite far to get to our loved ones and to get home when there's an emergency. So my mum's talked to me. I know she's okay. She wasn't feeling well yesterday, but I know she's all right. I got a Tesco's home delivery Thursday. I've still got milk. I've still got bread. I've got a pasty left. I haven't cooked those chicken breasts. I've got beef stew. I've got ravioli. I've got hot food tinned food that can be heated up. Max is curled up there. I will still take him out for his daily doo-doos. And we Great Britain comes to a standstill when there's a bit of snow. It's come to a standstill. It's not snow up to our knees. It's just snow and a bit of ice. But considering that there's been warning of snow for some days now, do you not think the gritters would have been out, especially in a so-called posh residential area? Don't you think that the gritters would have been out? They haven't been out down here, and that will go to ice because it's 0 degrees and it's going to drop to -3 again. There was warnings of this snow for ages, yet Medway Council, whatever this grits the road, North, I don't know what grits the road down here. You know, there's elderly people, there's kids, and there's no gritters. No one's like cleared the road. It's going to slush. So Great Britain, when there's a tiny bit of snow, and it's not a massive amount of snow, goes to pot. Everything comes to a standstill. I'm going to walk out in it. I've got a dog to take for a walk, and you know, you go to the shop, don't you? Maybe even if you just get a newspaper, although that's funny, isn't it? Going to the shop for a newspaper. Most people sit indoors and wait for it to be delivered. Not in snow like this, no. So guys, I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. I've made a coffee. Max is curled up on his fleece. The cats are warm in there. As for money, you know, it doesn't matter how much money you've got if a car can't drive you to your destination because there's a bit of snow. So money is irrelevant anyway. Like I said, I've got library books to take back, and probably have to go to the post office at some point. And guys, I went out in that snow yesterday. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's lovely. See you later.